Hey Karan, can you hear us?
Yes, yes. Can
All
you hear
right.
me?
Yes, we can hear you
Yeah,
fine. So Karan, we have
yeah, yeah.
Joel, Eric, and Marilyn with us. And guys,
Hi.
Yeah.
Karan has been a part
I
of Integrity since last 1 year. And just
yeah,
like Akshay, he has been a part of various projects and now he's available to take up any new projects. So I'll just hand it over to you guys.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why don't you start
So,
us out, Marilyn?
okay.
Hi,
Hi, nice to meet you. How do we pronounce your name? Karan?
Karan. Hi, yes, you can
Karan.
call Karan. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Where are you meeting from now? Are you meeting from your home?
Yeah, yeah. I am from my home. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
that's good. Um,
mhm.
so you've been working for Integrity for 1 year.
Yeah.
And what do you like about doing accounting and tax work?
Basically, I am a CA person, just like you as a CPA. Na? I also pursuing my CA final degree as of now. So as of now, it's a great experience with account because I daily we play with the figures and like that. So in accounting is a main part if you are doing the business. So you have to set the figure in that way. So can earn the maximum profit and you have to play with the figures, just like we are playing with the figures to adjust the everything and and present the client what they need. So that I love this part of the accounting.
So you say you're pursuing a final degree. What would that be?
Just you as a CPA, na, in India, there is a CPA, chartered accountant, just like a CPA. So I am pursuing my CA final with my job.
Okay, that's
You're
good.
pursuing the chartered
Yeah.
accountant, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
wonderful. Very nice.
yeah.
Good, good.
So I see that you have been doing tax returns of preparation. What tax software did you use?
As of now, I am using a drag, but I also working with the UltraTrax and Pro Series as of now.
Okay.
Hmm.
How do you feel about UltraTax? Do you like the way it
Yeah,
works compared to the
UltraTrax.
others?
Yeah, because UltraTrax, you got the behind the bar calculation. Right now, I'm using a drag now when I searching for a depreciation calculation. So I cannot find the easily how the depreciation is calculated. But in a drag, you can right click and choose the method. You get the calculation, the how the depreciation is calculated. But in fact, this features is not available. So it's a very good feature, Ultratex. So I like it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite accounting system to work in for doing data entry and reconciliations?
Yeah, preferably as of now, QuickBook is a best way to do the accounting.
Okay.
Do you like QuickBooks Online? Do you use QuickBooks Desktop? Do you use both? Do you have a preference?
Yeah, I use the both, but I preferably go with the desktop version because it has a more feature rather than the online. Yeah, some banking features are ready to available features in QuickBook Online, but not as in desktop. But still, I preferably use the desktop because it's a detailed report you can get from the desktop, which is not available, I think, in QuickBook Online.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why don't
So,
you explain your process when you start doing bookkeeping? You do the bookkeeping to the adjustments to the tax return. How would you go about the process?
uh, just it's my personal way of processing the work is before I starting the any accounting now, I discuss with the CPA how the business is work, how the fundamental of business is work, because before you starting the any accounting now, you have to know the process from beginning to the end. So you make the accounting process is more easier. So how the income is flow, how the income and expenses are transfers, and how the revenue is recognized. So that is my first thing before I starting the bookkeeping. And as of now in QuickBook, the write immediately features is available that what type of accounts you are needed. You just get it from the selection and easily in your charts of account. But apart from this, if any other accounts are needed, then we have to create it and do the accounting. But best part is customize your account so can easily identify the accounts in which we are made the entries.
Okay. So if you're doing data entry and you don't recognize a vendor, what would you do to identify what account the transaction would go into?
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
So
I
if you're,
didn't get it.
yeah, if you're doing data entry into, let's say,
Yeah.
QuickBooks, and you come
Yeah.
across the transaction that you don't recognize the vendor who the check was written to, then how would
So,
you find the account that it would be classified to?
Okay,
transaction?
first of all, I go with the narration and search in a desktop. If any same narration is available in any other account, just first of all, I verify this account and I verify the transaction. But if not there, then I consult with my CPA. Just account is not there. So can I create the account or not? And after my CPA is agree with me to create another account, then I make the another accounts of a vendor and do the entry. But first of all, I find in a my way. If not available, then I can consult with my CPA.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So what would you be your way of locating a vendor name?
Just I told you, in a bank statement or
Sure.
anywhere, the narrations are there.
Okay.
So if in a narration, there are similar name. If you are searching in a desktop or in a search advanced option, then you can easily find the narration. And as if vendors are there, then already accounting entries are made in his account. But I cannot find the same narration or same identical thing. Then I make the another account.
Okay, great.
Hmm.
Eric, did you have a question?
Looking at the resume, looks like you've worked a lot with corporate tax returns.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you do a lot of at this stage of at this time, do you do a lot of the data entry, or is it usually handed to you with that done and you're just starting to make tax adjustments? What does that look like for what you're doing now?
As of now, I am reviewing the account and make the tax adjustment entry. As of now, I am doing the reviewing and make the tax adjustment entry and prepare the tax return.
Okay.
So are you not doing a lot of the, basic bookkeeping for the start? When you're getting it, it's already been entered the bookkeeping?
As of now, I am not doing. Just as of now, I am doing only for the one client, because as of now I am in the reviewer part, so that I am not doing that much of bookkeeping. But as of now, because if you are not doing that, then you forgot it, so that I make a one client for me, so I can easily update with myself with the software updates and doing the bookkeeping.
Right. So
Okay.
Marilyn, we had a few of those questions about.
Okay, I'll ask, so if you're working on a client's books and you have all the entries and you're looking through it before you prepare the tax return, and you see that it's a small company, but in repairs and maintenance, they have like a $50,000 expense purchase. What would you do to go about that?
As of now, first of all, I am looking, just repair and maintenance are mainly connected with the balance sheet items, just like a PPE or a furniture or anything else. So that, repair and maintenance are doing only for the capital asset. So first of all, I review the capital assets. And if the major damages are there, and go with the bill. First of all, just confirm the bill amount and check whether the repair and maintenance is due or not, so that I confirm with my CPA. So the repair and maintenance expense are actually client is doing or not, or it's just sometimes client makes a fake bills, like in just my audit process, I saw that this thing. So first of all, I analyze this thing and make the check with the previous year accounting if it's done. If any major repair and maintenance expenses occurred in a previous year and it's current year same expenses occur, then it's a part of a normal process. The repairing and maintenance expenses are there. It's just casual, floor repairing. Yeah, every year is doing the repairing. But if not, then I have to confirm with my CPA. It's a very huge amount. Kindly confirm the client, and then after I make the entries.
Okay.
Because in a small firm, it's a $50,000 is a very huge amount.
Okay,
So you would question that amount, it sounds like. That's good.
okay. Is there any type of industry that you've done a lot of accounting and tax work for?
As of now, I am mainly the restaurant. Apart from this partnership firm, which is a special purpose vehicle for the investment purpose, and apart from this service sectors for a person who provided the service, and mainly I doing the accounting and tax return is for a logistic companies and LLCs. So I mainly go with the logistic, which cover hotel, motel, or such things.
Okay. Do you have any questions for us?
I have as a tax return preparer and a reviewer, sometimes I face the difficulty regarding the tax amendment or so I preferably, IRS site is very updated, but sometimes you are confusing with that. So it's a thorough law. So I preferably confuse that from where I can get the exact material to amend with myself with the tax laws. So if you have any suggestion for updating myself, any website or there, just let me know.
And they are changing dramatically
Yeah, they always
every
change.
day.
Yeah. So that just you cannot get the updated with the one website, just like IRS, because in IRS website it's a very so that we have to update it with ourselves with the various websites and tax researches. So if you have any suggestion for
we do
me,
invest a lot. We invest a lot in making sure that we have the resources we need to solve complicated tax issues, and we do provide that to our team members.
Okay, that's the good thing.
Okay, anything else? I think we need to wrap this up.
Yep, I think that we're good. It's very nice to meet you, Karan.
Very nice to meet you.
Very
Have a
nice.
nice
you.
evening. Do
Thank
you
you.
have to let Ankit hears us?
Huh?
Or do you have to let him know that we're done?
Yeah, here he
Oh,
is.
there he is. How do we do this, Ankit?
All right. So Karan, thanks a lot for your time. I think
Yeah.
they're done with their questions, and I'll keep you posted regarding the updates.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So guys, how was Karan?
Okay.
He was okay. He moved around a lot. I hope his back feels okay.
Maybe it was nerves.
Yeah,
I think he started out strong.
I actually got the impression that his skills are stronger than his presentation skills. His experiences are in line with the taking the books and doing the adjusting journal entries.
Mhm.
My
He
guess, he kind of got lost on that one a little bit, but he made the key point. He said that repairs and maintenance
To
is
look for the capital.
related to the balance sheet as well.
Mhm.
And that is where the answer is,
Mhm.
that, right? So,
I think that, he did present very well, and he's talking like he, knows a lot of the things,
yeah,
but it seems like he doesn't have a good foundation to start off of because he's not in
Doing the-
tune with the realities of the beginning of the job. He only can, talk about the end part of the job, and that is concerning towards me.
okay.
So, does he understand the importance of the reconciliations, even though it's a process that needs to be done?
He may have not had to do that part.
Yeah,
And you were talking last year, Joel, about maybe we need to start training people right away at reviewing rather than, performing,
Sure.
because the world has changed.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
he would be doing more of the upper
had concerns
stuff
with it.
rather than the actual data entry bookkeeping is his experience.
Well, yeah, and we don't need everybody that we bring on to
You don't
do
need everyone to do bookkeeping.
We
No,
actually,
certainly not. We do have a gap there that needs to be filled.
I did like that his first comment was that he questions and finds out the fundamentals of the business and what their objectives are.
yes.
That's nice. That
That
was
was
nice.
nice.
He also came off as very intelligent.
Mhm.
I'll review and say with Akshay Shah,
Mhm.
I don't think he's got the adjusting journal entry work right into the tax return. But he seems strong, and I think once he develops that, he's going to be a powerhouse. When he
Why don't
comes
we see if we can interview someone else before we,
around,
Well, we have 5 minutes left. Is Ankit gonna allow for
Oh.
that? Is his
you
stomach
have more
going to
time
allow?
for it? Okay,
oh, we have
Yeah,
5
yeah,
minutes
definitely.
left.
5 minutes left, as in for your next meeting.
No, for this
I'm
scheduled
willing
meeting.
to, I think, anyway, I might have to go get a sandwich, but in the kitchen right here. But I think we're willing to keep going and wrap this up. And
I'd like to see another one. Yeah, I have time for that.
Guys, I have enough of
Take a
time.
minute and get a bite for lunch. No, you eat about 12.
Guys,
Nope.
I have,
Carolyn,
No,
I
I've been eating later.
What do you got, Ankit?
and
I
Kit,
have enough of time. That is just I wanted to confirm that if you want to continue, you can interview all of the 5 candidates as well. There
Let's-
are 3 candidates remaining, so it
let's-
totally depends on your schedule. That how your schedule is allowing you to interview how many
Let's do it.
candidates, and
Let's do that.
accordingly we can take a call.
Will your stomach allow us to do one more before you eat lunch, Eric?
no, I'm good.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay. Let's go.
Was the technical difficulty with MJ resolved, or should we go to somebody else first?
Yes, it has been resolved, and just give me a moment. I'll just have to ask him to join us, and we can start off with his interview.
Very nice.
Ouch.